Another realization occurred to me in the midst of these experiences that I had last week, though. When I was at the JCC in West Orange, the place was packed inside with people from across the generational spectrum. The feelings expressed in that space where we gathered and the feelings articulated by the speakers who spoke were that the hatred being aimed at us from those who paraded outside would be met by resistance, but that resistance would be based in love. And the same thing was true for the gathering at Montclair State then the very next day. The speakers there all echoed the same sentiments. We have been attacked by ignorance, fear, hatred, and violence. We will respond with resistance, with restraint, and with love. It gives me great hope to think that perhaps we are nearing some kind of evolutionary threshold that may yet be crossed, that we might meet violence with love. How do we protect one another and ourselves from monsters, from rage, from terrorism? I think that we begin by standing on the side of love. Hating the hater only creates more hate, and it increases the chances of injury and damage. How do we stand on the side of love, though, in the face of hate? How do we stand on the side of love? I don't think that we do it alone. I know that I can't do it alone. I need to be, and I trust we need to be, with others who will refuse with us to respond to violence violently. That doesn't mean that we don't protect each other and ourselves. It means, though, that we will use love. When necessary, we will use tough love to stop the behavior of the hater and to let them know that even though they may have lost touch with the experience within themselves, that experience of goodness is still available. And we can invite them into our vision of tolerance and acceptance over and over until that invitation has been heard and until that invitation has been answered. We cannot convince those who are screaming that they are right by screaming even louder that we are right. We cannot tame a monster by being a bigger monster ourselves. We cannot justifiably claim that our religious path is for all the saints, that it is for all souls, unless we are willing to at least reach out to all souls. And it's true that we might get hurt doing it. We may be hurt by that violence. Getting hurt is not proof, though, that we are on the wrong effort. Being hurt and getting up, rejoining forces and carrying on with a vision of love toward inclusion, that is dedication. And so on this Feast of All Souls Day, may we seek to replace the ghostly specter of evil with a spirit of a loving specter. On this morning of celebrating membership and new membership, may we dare to be so bold, to be so dedicated, to be so religious. May we be strengthened by one another in our convictions. And may we be dedicated and rededicated over and over to our vision of the beloved community until we find that we are living that vision. I invite you to join me in the spirit of prayer.